Hey all, it's Jace here. So, the Doom Eternal second DLC, The Ancient Gods 2, just came out last week, and I've been playing through it a lot. I kind of been collecting my thoughts on it. This is my fourth time actually trying to make this video, because I just can't really come up with what to say, so I'm gonna try and keep this kind of brief. Um, I liked it. I liked the DLC a lot, and I think that everyone should appreciate it for what it is. It's been a really controversial one because the update kind of nerfed a lot of other things. It made the Ancient Gods 1 easier, which I know a lot of people didn't like. Um, and, like, it just made higher level players mad because it just wasn't as hard as the last DLC. And it felt like it needed more, like, it in both the sense of difficulty and like content and like innovation on the game's mechanics. Like there was more that they can do. But at the end of the day, I don't think it was like a bad update. It wasn't the best update ever, but it wasn't a bad one. At the same time, like we got 4 new levels if you're counting the Dark Lord fight. We got like 4 or 5 new enemies that are all like pretty good additions to the game, except maybe the Cursed Prowler. I can see like why people wouldn't like the Cursed Prowler. I for one don't think it adds much, but I don't hate it. I just think it's kind of useless. But I'm sure they can do some fun stuff with it. But they added a lot of stuff, and it's all like fun stuff, right? Like playing through the DLC. I played through it like 3 times at this point. Once on Ultraviolence, then once or twice on Nightmare, and like I didn't get bored. I didn't absolutely like despise parts of any of the levels. Like I had fun with it. It was a fun time. I say it was worth my $20. Although I had the pass, so $30, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's worth your time, it's worth your money, but I can see why people are mad about it. But at the end of the day, I don't think that the devs deserve the amount of crap that they're getting, because Doom isn't a game that's exclusively catered to high-level play. It's a game that's there to encourage high-level play, but the thing is, that's just not for everyone, right? Like, some people are going to be worse than other people at the game, and that's fine. But we shouldn't, like, shut them out completely, and that's the main point of contention with this update. It was making it more accessible to the people that just aren't as good at the game as, like, higher level players. The Arachnotron nerfs was just to make them like less oppressive. The like change in difficulty on UAC Atlantica was just to kind of like ease players in a little bit more. The removal of the Spirited Baron on Blood Swamps was just to like allow players to kind of ease into the spirits. So it just makes it easier on people that aren't as skilled in the game, and I personally don't see a huge issue with that, or even an issue with that to begin with. Sure, they could have done something a little bit different, maybe like tweaked the spawns a little for higher difficulties, but I just don't know whether or not that would have worked the way that everyone thinks it would have worked. I know Hugo said he wanted to do that, but they just couldn't for reasons he didn't really go into, and I'm just gonna kind of trust him on that. But at the end of the day, it was a good DLC, and I really liked it, and I'm glad that it happened. But at the same time, I do wish it could be harder, but there is kind of a light at the end of the tunnel there, because the devs did say that they want to release more master levels. Hugo said in an interview that they're going to like be making them even harder too. So, fingers crossed we can get master levels for, like, the DLC missions. I think that would be really fun. I'd play that a ton. But, rest assured, if you're, like, a high-level player, there's going to be content for you in the future. You don't have to worry too much about, like, how good or bad the update is. Like, it's gonna be alright in the long run. But, yeah. If I had to put a number rating on the Ancient Gods 2, though, like, kind of rate it out of 10, I'd probably say, like, 7 or 8 out of 10 at this point. I think it was good. I think there's a little bit of missed potential. It wasn't as good as the campaign or Ancient Gods 1, but it was still good, and I still enjoyed it, and I'm still like glad that I played it at the end of the day. So that's my thoughts on it. I don't really have much else to say. So thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, or Doom content in general, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Rest assured, I read all the comments. I love hearing what you guys have to say. Also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I want to get to 100 subs sometime soon. I don't really have like a number, date, goal for that, but I would just, like it to happen eventually. And lastly, follow my Twitch. I stream every Friday at around 8 PM EST. So if you want to watch me play more Doom Eternal, I'll be there, because I've been playing the hell out of this update. Pun intended. Alright, that said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.